I was contacted a few days ago. Like, even though we down here in South Florida and we dealing with the results of what happened with Irma. Um, I was contacted a while back by one of my subs slash co-workers, and they're like this: "Hey, what you think about the situation? You heard about the situation what Jamil here said about Donald Trump?" And I said, "No, I didn't hear nothing about it. What's up?" If y'all hear that noise in the background, that's just the people that are coming off with the Bobcat, the city. So they clean up a lot of the trees and shit that got fucked up during Irma. Um, I said no, I didn't. And so I went on my phone and looked into it, and I was like, whoa. And I still recall like the video I did the last time I did on Jamil Hill, how she came from left field and came and caped up for that she devil, that cave dwelling blonde bimbo, Christine the Cracker Leahy, when LeVar Ball shut her ass down on the herd, you know, how she came and caped up for her and stuff like that. And I had issue with Jamil Hill with that. Here, typical thing, man. Shoot, you come in here and support somebody who got feministic ideas, and like I say, black women got to stop doing that, man. Quit joining other white people causes and shit, especially if that demographic doesn't even like you or jealous of you and all that other shit. And I said what I said on those videos, and I stand right behind what the fuck I said. You know. But now in this case, now I think what this is with her calling Donald Trump a white supremacist, and now you got King Louis 45 want her gone. I mean, he went on a tweet. I recently saw this morning and said he want her gone. I say, whoo. So, in a kind of way, although Jamil here, yes, she's a gorgeous looking sister. I can't deny that. But I said to myself, I said this is a wake up call for you. She got her quote unquote nigga moment. She getting a nigga moment now. But see, but to all these motherfucking crackers that tweet about her because she said something that was actual fact about 45 being a white supremacist, yeah, of course. Look at the track record. He had David Duke up in there in the White House. You had that toad, you know, Steve Bannon in his administration, and then you got the Keebler elf looking like one of those damn hobbits from Lord of the Rings, Jefferson Beauregard Sessions the Third, as your Attorney General. That whole damn administration's a fucking mess. You ain't got nothing but just pure white trash, and who got Confederate flag wavings and stuff. Now, how all this started is because Jamil Hill responded to Robert Ritchie. Yeah, I'm calling him by his government name. The white trailer trash from Detroit known as Kid Rock, who's been lately throwing subliminal shots at my man Colin Kaepernick. And Jamil Hill checked his ass. Now Tariq Nasheed did one checking his ass too. And Colin Kaepernick came out and support Jamil Hill. And like I say, as he should. Now, shit, she was saying what she's saying is actual facts. But here's something that these Peckerwoods didn't expect. They expect her to be gone and all this other stuff. But what they didn't expect is the amount of support that she's gotten. And when I saw that, I saw it. I'm like, I had a sneakish grin. More like a Harlequin grin from the Joker. And I said, yeah, it's just like what Dr. Nelly Fuller Jr. talked about, being codified. This is what I'm talking about, being on code, people. This is what I'm talking about, being on code. And like I say, yeah, I also aired that out about what I said about Jamil Hill, and she was absolutely wrong in that regard. But you know what? Regardless of the fact, that's still my sister, and I still stand. And I'm gonna go on record right now and say this right now. Regardless of the fact, I stand behind Jamil Hill 200,000%. 200,000% straight up. You know, now it just recently happened today that she did came out and she apologized to the network because ESPN did issue a letter and stuff, but she did apologize to ESPN, but she said fuck Trump. I'm not apologizing to him. No surprise. You gotta understand something with Jamil Hill. Anybody know me know my strong suit is astrology. Jamil Hill is a Capricorn. Capricorns are very stern people. You know, that Billy Goat ain't no joke. You know what I'm saying like that? Once they ram you, that is it. They ain't about to be with that bullshit. And you know, how 45 is. We all know how he gets in his feelings very quick. He's a Gemini, so you know they real emotional motherfuckers anyway. You know, they flip flop every now and then. So that's the thing about with 45. He's talking about saying his famous words. What Miss Hill has done has said was very inappropriate. I want her Jones. You know, stuff like that. But I get tired. I even hear crackers at my job talking about saying that, oh, well, you know, Donald Trump, he ain't racist. I done even heard some of these old dumbass niggas around here talking that junk saying he ain't racist. Oh yeah? Obviously you motherfuckers forgot about the Central Park Five. You know the brothers who got wrongly accused of raping some old troglodyte in Central Park jogging, and it wasn't even them. This fucker here at the time took out a whole front page in the New York Post, saying that they should be condemned, they should be executed and all that. Rushed to judgment. And come to find out them brothers were innocent and it was exonerated. 45 King Louis 45 to this day, September 14, 2017, has not yet apologized. And we don't expect him to. So fuck him. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something when it comes down to these so-called white inferior races. I don't call them supremacists because there's nothing supreme about them. And white is not a nationality nor a race. So let's just get it out there. Pinks, I will refer them to for the rest of this video. Okay? Oh God, I just lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. Yeah. With Trump, just because they don't say the epithets, that don't mean that they're not racist. They are racist. Because see, first of all, number one, he got power. So he can hide behind the little practices. He can hide behind the little rules and regulations. And he still got his little prejudice. Just because you see buck dancing bootlicks like the old Lloyd Banks, Brian Pumper, Daryl Scott, and nigga Omarosa, who got eaten by Janet Hubert, who got eaten by her. And you know, and you seen these other idiots going to his tower before he went to the White House, like the double Ray Michael Myers Lewis, Jim Brown, Steve Bubblegump Harvey, and Martin Luther King III, his son, and stuff like that. Shit, you ain't seen no other black people up in Trump Tower since, right? Except for one of his security detail. That's it. Okay? Now, you know, shit. And Steve Harvey got played like a $2 fiddle, so that ain't nothing new. He's always been a simp all his life and continue to do so. But with Jamil Hill, kudos to her for standing firm in the paint, you know, going hard in the red zone. Shit, do what you do. You know what I'm saying, like that. Because like, look here, this brother here got your back, and I'm pretty sure a few of my other family on YouTube got your back as well. You know. Now I'm also going to expect the hippopotamus to run his mouth about this, as well as Bart Simpson over there at ESPN as well. And y'all know who the hell I'm talking about. Hungry Hippo always got something to come out his mouth, because in regard, now that Colin Kaepernick has tweeted and said that he supports Jamil Hill, he's already watering at the mouth. I can imagine him seeing him at Busch Gardens in Tampa and shit, in the river and shit with the other hippos and shit, with a fucking weeds and shit in his mouth and all that stuff. I mean, you ever looked at that fat fuck? That bitch looked like a damn hippopotamus. I don't know whether y'all remember that Hanna-Barbera cartoon from back in the 80s. You know, when I see Peter-potamus, that remind me of Jason Whitlock. You know, this fucker always got some shit to say. You know. Anyway, Jamil here said, yeah, she has came out and she says she's apologized to the network. Of course. But she ain't not the Trump. Of course she gonna apologize to the network, because see, that's where her bread and butter at. That's where her bread and butter at. You know. But look, the facts ain't been shown. History don't lie. Trump is a racist. He's xenophobic. He's monogonistic. But yet, the Trump-pangutangs, yes, they have evolved, people. They're no longer Trump-pansies. There's a new species out in the world of that primates. They call them Trump-pangutangs. You know, they were pale, but now they've been out in the sun and going to tanning booths, and now they became orange. So they're Trump-pangutangs now. So I'm just doing a little Animal Planet right now. I'm sorry, it just tickles me every time I say this shit. No, but the shit just, I'll tell you. You know. See what King Louis 45 is doing is no different than what Ray Michael Myers Lewis is doing. You know, how he went after Colin Kaepernick's girlfriend, went after Nessa because Nessa threw that tweet out there, you know, about him that Ray Lewis claimed it was racist. Oh, shut up. Y'all know, anybody that's following me know I extremely, overwhelmingly, and vigorously hate Ray Michael Myers Lewis. You know, Trump is doing the same thing. I say I wasn't gonna mention his name, but fuck him. He's doing the same thing with Jamil Hill. I want her fired. I'm like, oh God, Jesus, you getting upset because a woman put you on blast? You only mad because it's the truth and you can't handle it. I mean, for God's sake, you're 71 years old. Man, go sit your ass down somewhere and try to do the right thing and try to run the country like the way you're supposed to be. You know? You bringing a bunch of fucking despots and low-life trailer trash, Confederate flag. Well, I'm surprised they ain't threw a Confederate flag up on the White House. I'm surprised they didn't do that. You know, Kid Rock, another loser. Please. And he's running for U.S. Senate. Piece of trailer trash. I to my subs, don't worry about Kid Rock. Michael Rappaport ate his ass up. So, you know, he better worry about trying to get some treatment for that hepatitis C that he has. And Jamil Hill checked this behind. You see, he hasn't responded. But facts are facts. And Jamil Hill is absolutely correct. But see, here's the thing with a lot of these white supremacists. I seen the one tweet where one person said, and BO9263 had mentioned it, about like some cracker said that, threatened her to hang her from a tree and all this other stuff like that. Well, let's take it back a year ago. Look at the past 8 years. How many of these jokers threatened, called Barack Obama all type of racial epithets, you know. And yeah, in times I had my issues with him because I felt like he could have done more, but I'm not going to get into that. The fact of the matter, how they disrespected Michelle, saying like with that old crab that died, Joan Rivers, thank God. Um, say Michelle Obama's a man, and you got some black people that's get out there saying that she was a tranny. Some of these old armchair revolutionaries talking that shit too, saying that she a man and all this other stuff. Uh, you know, bunch of insecure Afrocentric idiots that be on social media talking junk, but they ain't gonna bust a grape in real life, as well as some white ones. And what they saying about the daughter, I seen one where they said like a whole bunch of us got white guys gonna go ahead, we gonna run a train on Sasha, on Malia, and I'm like, see, that's the sick mindset of a hillbilly cracker. Like I said, my brother one LVZ say, man, a cracker is a cracker is a cracker is a cracker is a peckerwood, straight up, you know. But nobody say nothing. But now we called 45 all type of names. I did the hashtag King Louis 45 in reference to the orangutan from the Jungle Book. Oh boy, talking about saying, how dare you disrespect our president like that? I didn't vote for the son of a bitch. I didn't vote for Hillary either. We sat this one out. But now y'all get all in your feelings because the fact of the matter is that, that the truth is the truth. This just goes to show you right now that crackers right now, they in survival mode. And they getting knocked off daily. They getting knocked off daily. And it ain't us that's doing it. Heroin and opioid epidemics doing it. So-called white on white crime doing it. Decline in baby births doing it. I could go on and on. But this ain't about that. It circled right back around now to Jamil Hill. Jamil Hill, all she just did, she just got that 40 cal and a 180 grain Hydra shock and fired. Shots fired. And now they all in they butt hurt, they in their feelings. Goes back to what Torin Rain say about white frailty. They can't handle the shit. Period. So with that said, Jamil Hill, I stand with you. And if a cracker do fuck with them, oh yeah, we coming at your ass hard because we know y'all mad because, and to my people, that's what I'm talking about. This is what I mean, staying on code. And I'm gonna just leave that one at that though. Shit, With that said, I'm the narrator. I'm out. But let me know what y'all think about it in the comment section. Y'all can subscribe, share, subscribe, hit the bell for the notification button so when I upload new videos, y'all get it. Because, right now I'm about. With that said, I'm the narrator, Mr. O. I'm out. Peace and love.